Amazon doesn't care about selling your book, and social media is not designed to build your author career. Many indie authors hit publish on Amazon, feel the amazing and well deserved hit of dopamine, and then begin the obsessive compulsive habit of refreshing their sales dashboard a dozen times a day. Unfortunately, if that was your main strategy or entire marketing strategy, sales are likely going to be slow trickling in. So you might start thinking to yourself, maybe I just need to post more on Instagram, or perhaps I should try TikTok. Spoiler alert, social media and Amazon are both built on algorithms, and those algorithms are not a good replacement for a savvy business partner or advisor, let alone a marketing strategist. So, if you're depending on some other platform to sell your books, you're basically building your entire author career on borrowed land, which means one rule change, one shadow ban, one your account's been locked, and poof, everything you've built is gone. That's why today we're going to talk about the only platform you actually own, your author website. Why it matters more than social media, why it's crucial even if you're Amazon exclusive, and the three things every author website absolutely positively needs if you want to grow a loyal readership. So here's the thing. Social media can help people discover you, but it's more of a fling than a dedicated monogamous relationship. Your website, on the other hand, is where your ideal readers can step up and say, I do consent to hearing from you, my beloved author, in sales times and in the off season, till death do us part, or until you kill off my favorite character and I have to temporarily rage against you. All joking aside, your website is the one place online where you call all the shots. You control the experience that people have who land on your website. And best of all, you own the data. Social media is like swiping right. It's fleeting, it's shallow, and mostly luck, to be honest. Your website is more of a second date. It's those long walks on the beach, the place where a real relationship develops and your readers start to fall madly in love with you. In a literary sense, of course. I'm by far from the first person to say any of this, any of the things in any of my videos, but somehow there are indie authors out there who are still confusing publishing a book on Amazon with a sales and marketing plan. They are not the same things. Amazon is not your sales team. It's a giant online store that sells millions of books. Their algorithm is designed to push what's already selling. Amazon's tech developers are not ever asking themselves, how can we sell more of Monique's books today? It's just not going to happen. So let's ask ourselves what will actually sell your book. You are. You're the perfect person to find the perfect readers for your book. You have the ability to reach out to those readers and pique their curiosity. Showing up for your perfect readers and promising them you're a pretty darn cool author who they'd be remiss not to follow and read from. That's your job. To be clear, I'm not saying don't publish on Amazon. You can and absolutely probably should publish on Amazon. I'm just saying you need to do more than that. Amazon rewards the authors who bring readers to them. So do all the other online sales platforms. If you build a strong website and connect that with an engaged email list, you can then point those readers to Amazon and beyond. Amazon is not emotional, but it knows enough to follow human psychology in the sense of the principle of reciprocity. However, if you follow that through and you rely exclusively on Amazon or any other selling platform to do the sales for you, you're essentially going to remain invisible. Being an indie author does not stop at writing your book. If you want to have a career, you need to treat it like a career, which means you're an entrepreneur in need of R&D, product development, sales and marketing, and all this finance stuff too. It's time to shift your thinking. Your book doesn't live on Amazon. That's just one of the places where it works. One checkout counter. Your book's real home is your website. So let's talk about your website. I'm going to assume for the purposes of this video that you have one, and maybe you just need to do a few renovations. Let me know in the comments if you need a precursor to this where you actually start a website from scratch. I'm interested to hear from you. For today, though, we're going to talk about the 3 things every author website should do well. The first one is to capture attention immediately. You should have one clear goal, and the second a new viewer lands on your homepage, they should know what that goal is and they should be intrigued by it, enticed. Some may even say seduced by it. For many authors, their goal is to sell their book. If that's the case for you, the first thing readers should see when they get on your website is your book in all its glory. A big, bold cover, a tagline that makes them curious, and one clear call to action. The entire feel of your homepage should support this goal. But not every author's primary goal is selling their book. Perhaps you want to book speaking engagements or promote an event you're already participating in. Or maybe you want to grow your email list. We're going to talk more about that in a second. Whatever your goal is, your homepage should tell your readers instantly what to expect and what to do next. The second thing your website should do is promote your book or books. Even if this isn't your first and only goal, if you're an author, it should be a big part of your plan. In addition to your homepage, you might want to consider creating a dedicated page for each one of your books and then give these pages some extra TLC to show their value. Don't just drop an Amazon link and call it a day. Every single book deserves its own little spotlight. Page with the blurb, a teaser, reviews if you've got them, and obvious purchase options. If you sell direct, you can make sure this checkout process is simple, secure, and professional. If you aren't selling direct, give readers bold and unmistakable clear links to where they can go buy your book. Don't make them go hunting. Hunting leads to distractions. Distractions lead to them buying someone else's book instead of yours. The third thing your website should do is get readers on your email list. Your email list is where you are going to turn browsers into long-term fans. But a lot of authors hide this form like some dirty little secret in the footer. You want to offer something so unique and compelling, it makes hitting that subscribe button impossible to resist. I talk all about reader magnets in another video, which I'll link in the description box below. If you haven't seen it yet, that's definitely the next one you want to watch. If your author website has a sad little newsletter sign up box at the very bottom of a page, you're basically whispering, "Please like me," into the void. Readers don't want updates. They want an experience, something juicy. And your website is the one place that you really need to deliver. That's exactly why I made the 5 fiction fill-ins. These are plug-and-play templates, part Mad Libs, part marketing, that turn your book's characters, setting, or secrets into irresistible magnets readers cannot ignore. Imagine instead of that tiny box saying sign up, you had a bold banner offering the deepest, darkest secrets quiz or a case file dossier on your villain. Suddenly, your website isn't just a business card, it's an invitation to step into your world. The fill-ins don't magically build the magnet for you, but they do hand you the blueprint, and you'll generate this perfect sales copy to drop straight onto the landing page the second your magnet is ready. No guesswork, no blank page panic, just a head start. The link's in the description box below, and did I mention it's free? I do have an important note to add here, though. You've heard of Chekhov's gun, right? It's the writing rule that says if you show a pistol on the wall in Act 1, it absolutely has to go off by Act 3. Same deal is happening here. If you get a potential fan on your email list, don't forget about them. Pay it off. Email them before they forget about you, or worse, before they get annoyed with you because you don't call, you don't write. Get these pieces right, capture attention on the homepage, give your books the proper spotlight, and turn browsers into subscribers. And your website won't just be some outdated, obligatory business card. It will become your ride or die salesperson who never ever sleeps. Okay, let's take a minute and zoom back out and see how this big picture plays out in real life. Let's imagine it's a Monday, maybe. You post something fun on your favorite social media site. Maybe it's a face palm of a writing blooper, a spicy line from your work in progress that's so good it needs validation, or even just a hilarious meme that your ideal readers will totally understand. Instead of begging for light, drop a link to your website, like that link in your bio. When a reader clicks that, they're going to land on your homepage, and holy smokes, they'll love what they see. Your book cover, your tagline, that clear call to action, their curiosity is going to be piqued. They might then wander over to your book page looking for more. They'll read your blurb, maybe scroll some of those reviews, hover over that buy now button. Maybe they're already hooked enough and they click and go and buy your book. Maybe they're still sitting on the fence, dancing through the pages of your website to find just the right justification. And then their eye is going to catch that irresistible reader magnet of yours. They can't help but subscribe, and just like that, they're no longer just a heart, a tap, or a laughing face emoji. Now they're part of your inner circle. You'll never have to fight an algorithm to get their attention again. You won't have to spend all your profits on ads, so Amazon will show them your book. You've got their number, or more specifically, their email. You can just go ahead and talk to them whenever you have something to say. And if you do it right, they'll always be excited to hear from you. We're all authors who like metaphors here, right? I'm pretty proud of this one that I came up with. And if you can do better, I dare you, sound off in the comments. But hear me out. Your website is like the book cover of your business. It's the packaging that readers are going to judge you by, because we all do. So make sure it represents your work well. In the next video, we're going to flip the page and talk about virtual events. Plot twist, this is where your readers stop becoming names on a list and start becoming your real ride or die community. Until then, always remember, stories shape the world, so please keep writing.